It is a case study based question, and in my early days of project management, this specific element hurt me a lot. Somehow when we start our career as a project manager, we tend to focus on time, cost and scope, and from the beginning we focus on the deliverables and deliverables. But we never identify that what is the threshold of an organization that is their acceptable limit, that they should continue the project or not, and what are the criteria for them to say that okay, this project is enough, we don't want to continue this project. And when your project puts on hold and your projects get stopped, you are the one who is supposed to get the blame. But if you understand this specific concept and you understand this overall criteria, it will be easier for you to manage it. So from this perspective, we are going to see which of the following is the important content which helps you to identify the concept of risk management and the concept of risk that your management is able to take or basically move on. So in this context, option number A says risk strategy. You see, risk strategy is all about the approach, how we are going to manage the risk or control the risk or track the risk and review the risk. But it's not about the threshold from the perspective of the question. So option number A, yes, it is part of risk management plan, but it is not the right answer for the case we have. Then option number B says stakeholder risk appetite. You see, risk appetite means how much an organization or individual can take on the risk. What is their capability or capacity? So if you want to understand the project value, one way of seeing the value is through risk appetite. So maybe your organization says that for you the project is of say $200 million. If you consume all $200 million, it means we are not going to continue the project past $200 million. Maybe they say, okay, if you want more money I can give you, but the scope should be there, or maybe time should be achieved within that thing. So the answer of this question is risk appetite, that what is the risk appetite of your organization which help them to understand the overall concept or the linkage of project with the strategic objective. And as a project manager, as a proactive project manager, as a strategic project manager, you must understand this content and you must spend some time to identify and document in the risk management plan. Then we have third option which says definition of probability and risk. Yes, a definition of probability and risk are important element in risk management plan, but actually it helps us to identify what is the definition of high risk, what is the definition of medium and low risk, and we can use these definitions for defining the risk appetites, but this is not the main area. So this is the content of risk management plan, but as I said, it's not related to the case that we have discussed in the question. So our answer for question is option number B. Let's see why option number D is not right, because it says risk tracking. Yes, we need to track risk, we need to monitor risk status, we need to see is our probability is still intact or not. But here the case is very specific. Management wants to know that should we continue or abandon. So in this context, the right answer is B, risk stakeholder, risk appetite. Thank you. Those who answered correctly through knowledge, congratulations. For others, I hope it helped.